Hello and welcome to 719 Pine Street, right here in the heart of Seabright, in Midtown Santa Cruz.
Yes.
Some people would debate that if it's called Midtown or Seabright. We'll go
They're
with
the
both.
same thing,
Okay.
right? That's what I
Well, you
thought.
might get beat if you say that.
I'm from the west side, so
Mhm.
we don't want to start problems.
Yep,
now.
Upper West Side. We're not there today. We are at a cute, I would call this a very cute beach bungalow that was built in the 1900s.
Yes.
It's tiny and mighty, and I would say that some of my favorite things about it, besides its really charming character, is the proximity to everything.
Yeah, 5-minute drive to the beach.
So yes, Seabright Beaches, downtown Santa Cruz. We have Shoppers Corner, which is one of the oldest family-run and owned markets in Santa Cruz,
Yeah,
which
great place.
I love going to. The butcher is on point,
Yep.
and their wine and alcohol selection is also very good.
And Lillian's. We
And
can't forget about
Lillian's.
Lillian's now.
I will see you there.
Yeah.
Will you take me there after this?
I kind of want to. I just thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good
Maybe
idea.
we'll go.
Maybe we'll go.
Exactly.
So this home is listed for $949,000, and it is under $1 million for a single family home in the heart of Seabright or Midtown, whichever you prefer. And well, for all those reasons, I think it's the gem of the week. But I want to hear about
I
what
fully
you think
agree
about,
that it's the
about
gem of
it,
the week.
Mitch.
Finding something under $1 million that's this cute.
Yeah, and a
Show
single,
me anything else. There's
and a
nothing.
single family home.
Exactly. No, 100%.
And this close to everything, like in the heart.
Exactly.
Not-
The
you're not-
location, I think, is, one of the key points here. It has a darling yard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is perfect for so many different types of things. A second home, a first-time purchaser of a home, buyer. And I was looking at mortgage stuff for it, because I do mortgage.
Oh yeah, we forgot to introduce ourselves.
I know. My name is Mitchell Stelling, once again with 101 Loan, or 101 Mortgage, as she would call it.
Are you 101 Loans?
Yeah, I am. But
And
I like
I'm
something.
Shemeika. Wait, are you supposed? You introduce
Oh,
me.
and this is Shemeika Fox.
Hi.
With Fox Realty
Yes.
Group. She's great.
Yeah.
But no, there's definitely a couple different approaches for something like this. There's traditional financing, where, you can put between 3 and 25% down. It obviously does change your monthly payment depending on what you put down. Another great thing that popped up specifically for this was FHA financing. I haven't, been looking at that as much, and I was looking at it earlier today, and the rates are extremely competitive with that right now. They're actually in the low 7s.
Wow.
When our average mortgage rate, as everyone kind of knows in the last couple of weeks, has been dancing around 8%.
Yep.
So there is something called mortgage insurance. That's for another video I'll get into.
PMI.
Exactly. However, it's not a bad route to go. I mean, if you do want to put a, minimal down payment down, or I shouldn't say minimal, but a 3.5% down payment down and keep some more money in the bank, it's not a bad route.
That is interesting. Thank you
Yeah.
for your insight.
Well,
I
you're
want to talk
welcome.
about something else.
Okay.
Let's pretend now. My best guess is this is going to be a home for either a first-time home buyer, and Mitch was just offering you a very good option with regards to FHA financing to get a loan with as little as 3.5% down.
Correct.
I want to talk about what your qualifications have to be and what type of loan products that are available for this being a second home or a non-owner occupied property, because I do believe that this home, based on the price and the size, would best fit either a first-time buyer or a non-owner occupied property. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, no, definitely. There's actually quite a variety of products these days for a loan like that. So one of them I'll just kind of spit out, and I'll go through a couple, is a DSCR loan. And
Oh
it's
wow!
kind of
I don't know.
Let me explain
tell
you
me
about
more,
that.
tell me
So
more.
that's a cool loan where you actually, let's say you purchase the property and your intention is to rent it out. You can actually use the rental income to help you qualify for the property.
Oh,
So
that is great.
it's a really neat route to go. If you need that extra, I call purchase power by, counting that as income in a way. You can
And
count
what would be required in order to prove that rental income?
So we
in
would
order to
need
qualify?
pretty much just a market survey of, what rents are around
Okay.
here. Kind of like how appraisals are done in a
Okay.
way. Kind of gets you an
Yeah.
idea of what that market rent would be. And really, that's all you need. I mean, of course, you need, as with any other loan, decent credit background. Generally, with DSCR loans, you do need 20% down. So that is something, you have to have some cash up front for it. But it's a great way to go if you are looking at,
Now,
a
could
second
you
home.
could you also qualify for a DSCR loan if it is a short-term rental? Now, I'm not saying this can be a short-term rental, because there are many rental
Yes.
restrictions for short-term rentals in the city of Santa Cruz. If you would would like more information on that, you know who to call. But in the interim, just to answer, for the
Yeah.
sake of getting information,
Yes.
can you qualify for a DSCR based on short-term
So,
rental, or does it need to be a long-term
Yes,
rental?
you can. It depends on the lender.
Okay.
Again, I am a broker, you
Yeah,
know that. But
yeah,
just to remind
yeah.
everyone, so I have access to, many different banks and lenders, and some of them will allow that.
Okay.
So some won't, some will,
Okay.
and that's where you want to speak to the right broker, find
Yeah.
the right program for you.
Yeah,
So
I think we covered it.
I think this is good. This is a gem of the week.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, so
'cause it's
719
pretty special.
Pine Street
Yep.
in the heart of Seabright or Midtown.
Yeah, or Midtown.
You
don't forget
choose.
Midtown. Close to
Listed for
Williams.
$949,000.
Yep.
For all those reasons, this is this week's
Gem
Gem of the Week.
We'll see you soon.
Check it out.